Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. You can't force me to go anywhere. Beast. I'm in such a great mood today. I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 2000 BC. The album, Dad. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel. It's an oldie, but a goodie. Do y'all love that classic singer, Laura Lee? Oh my God, I love her so much. Okay, so let's get right into this video. Well, I know Dramageddon is over, or is it? But I have some things to say about it, okay? Could I make a video discussing what everybody had to say about Jaclyn Hill's nudie patootie? Oh no, that's not her. Oh, Laura, cat's pajamas. Anyway, could I make a ding-a-ling-a-ling, shamalang, ding-ding, ding. House of Drama, Dramaphone. This is Peter speaking. Oh, hi, Jade. How are you? Well, I was just sitting around today, and I thought I wanted to kind of relive the last couple weekends, you know. Don's with his lady friend this weekend, so I wanted to kind of relive the last couple weekends. So I was going on and I was looking on the Twitter. There's so many tweets that are gone, Jane. I know, and then Tati, I can't find her bye sister or hello sister video at all. It wasn't called hello sister. What was it called? Oh, I was reckless, but then I decided to come back and kind of apologize, but not really apologize, and then took my videos down, huh? What? I know, Jane, I can't find them anywhere. They're gone from the universe forever, except for the 10,000 drama channels that made copies of them. I know, Jane, I know. Well, it'll never be the same again. All right, Jane, I'll talk to you later. So anyway, did y'all see all this? Okay, we're going to have some real talk. We're going to have some real talk up in the house today, okay? Grab your coffee, grab your Chablis, your, I don't know, Robert Mondavi, your, I don't know, back in the day used to drink Colt 45. Get what you gotta get. Your Diet Dr. Pepper, your Wild Irish Rose, whatever, okay? Get it, and we're gonna hang out in Peter's kitchen, and we're gonna have drama class today. Because it's time, boys and girls. Ow! I was trying to put my hat up. That hurt like hell. I'm ready to talk about some things, okay? It seems to me that Jeffree Star comes out with this video and says, hey, listen, we're not going to talk about this anymore, and the whole world goes silent. No, okay? There's a lot of unanswered questions, and for those of you out there that say, I'm so sick and tired of talking about this, no you aren't, you're a liar. I want some answers, okay? Like seriously, serious allegations were made, serious things were said, friendships were ruined, we subscribed, unsubscribed, bought. There's so many people out there that got Halo Beauty coming to them that never even wanted it. They bought it out of sympathy. Let's just be for real, okay? There are so many people out there that unsubscribed to people they loved just to find out that all these people that said these things about them, it wasn't true. We will never know, I don't think, what the truth is. Or will somebody do a tell-all? I'm ready for a tell-all, okay? But I don't think that's going to happen because I think, okay, that there was some huge legal situation that happened behind the scenes. So let's get into what happened real quick. First of all, I start getting all these messages that Tati took her videos down. Well, I knew that she took her Bye Sister video down, but I didn't know that she took her second video down. Well, what was really interesting about this was that I started getting, here, let me pull up my receipts. Whitney. I gotta think of a different Whitney Houston song. I wanna dance with somebody. I can't, it's always the same 5 songs. I literally have every song, Heartbreak Hotel and everything that she ever did on my phone and my iTunes, but I can always think of only the same 3 songs. But all these people are like, why did Tati, all of a sudden, here, I'll put it up here, right here for you. She lost in one day 48,817,418 views. Okay, well, listen, if y'all aren't versed into the social blade, she took down her videos. Okay, that's what it was. She took down the video because the Bye Sister video had 43 million views on it, okay? And then she took down the other one. I don't know how many views it had on it. It must have had 5 million. I got my glasses on, I can't do math, but 43 and 5 would make 48. So is that what she had on it? Okay, so she took that video down. Well, why did she take that video down? She took the Bye Sister video down on the same day that Jeffree Star deleted his tweets. So I'm sitting there and I'm watching all this go down, and I talked about this in another video, but I didn't allude to this specifically. And I'm thinking to myself, well, this is awfully interesting, isn't it? It's shake and bake, and I hope, okay? That boom, boom, boom. Tati comes out, okay, Jeffree Star comes out with his video, which we're going to talk about in just a second. He comes out with his video saying, hey, listen. Y'all, listen, I was in a dark place, okay? Jeffree Star, he's been in dark places before. I'm in a dark, dark place, y'all. And so those things I said, just forget it, okay? All those things I said, all those horrible, horrible allegations of the world, just forget them. I said them. I said in 2019, the first rule in Fight Club is you don't talk S-H-I-T about Jeffree Star. So he comes out and he says, listen, we're not going to talk about this no more, boys and girls. Okay, we're going to move on. We're going to act like, hey, listen, nothing happened. And he's up on Snapchat and on the Twitter and stuff, just like, hey, morning, y'all, and all this kind of stuff, acting way too friendly, okay? Then Tati, well, I mean, he does that all the time anyway. But then Tati, she comes out and she, you know, says on Twitter that her and James have been talking. She puts up this whole thing that she wrote. I made that video. Go watch them, okay? And then James, he ties it up with this beautiful bow, doesn't he? And he says, hey, listen. I just want to thank Jeffree and Tati. Girl, excuse me. You want to thank the two people that made your life miserable? No, ma'am. A week and a half later? Okay. He says, I just want to thank them for, you know, what I can't remember the word he used. Wisdom or some insight or something like that. I can't remember. I put it in my other video. I'll remember it in a second. So anyway, he's basically thanking them. Basically saying, hey, listen, we worked everything out. We're not good Judies again. We're not talking behind the scenes, all this kind of stuff. Okay. So then James comes out and he starts shading him a little bit. Well, this is what's real interesting, okay? Tati, she does take a social media break. Jeffree Star took a social media break of about 17 hours. James Charles took a social media break of about 14 hours. And then James Charles starts posting pictures and all this kind of stuff. All these people were saying that James Charles was shading Jeffree Star because he wore a pink suit to Kylie. It was a pink party, y'all, okay? He wore a pink suit because it was a pink party. He wasn't shading Jeffree Star in that. Not everything is shade. A lot of it is, but not everything. But then everybody's saying that James Charles is shading Jeffree Star. I don't know if he's shading him, but I will tell you this, okay? Jeffree still looked like he was kind of trying to hold it together a little bit, not say a whole lot, while James Charles is out there kind of just throwing in everybody's face that he's living his best life. That did seem pretty obvious to me, okay? So that goes on. Then, I have to add this in here because I made this video yesterday. Everybody said that Shane Dawson was shading James Charles in his video with Ryland. I went back and I watched the part that everybody told me in the comment section was that Ryland's talking to his brother on the phone for his birthday. He's talking about his eyebrows. Shane did. And he goes, oh, have you been taking those hair loss pills or something like that? And Shane goes, Halo. And they even shoot it across the screen. Halo, right? Little ad for Tati. I don't know. So anyway, but I didn't think that that was shade. It didn't feel like shade to me the way that Shane said it. So I don't know. I could be wrong. A lot of people in my comment section said they saw it, but they didn't think that it was shade. So then, Tati comes out today, and she puts this tweet out. Are you ready? It's been 2 weeks since we played with makeup on my channel. I missed you all. I just posted a video I filmed 3 weeks ago. I hope it provides a little escape and a little happiness. I'll get back to filming new videos soon. Love you all so much. Now, she had said in her second video, I think, that she was going to post some pre-filmed videos because she just wasn't in a place to be on there and whatever. And, you know, what's interesting to me about this is I don't know what happened behind the scenes, but James Charles has, I want his attorney, okay? That kid, he has got the attorney of the century because he wrapped them up so tight, okay? They made some very, very serious allegations. And I don't know if it's that Tati doesn't have proof. I don't know if it's that Jeffree Star doesn't have proof. I don't know what the true story is. I don't know what the truth is about all three of them behind the scenes. I know that they probably can't talk about it. There's probably a confidentiality clause that's included in there. But I'm just saying, okay, the way that it all went down, if you look, okay, in order, is that Jeffree's video comes out, Tati tweets this out, prior to this, Jeffree's tweets came down, then Tati takes her videos down, and it all looks like part of this agreement, that it was almost kind of timed, like this is when this is going to happen, this is when this is going to happen, this is when this is going to happen, then James will come out and he'll thank them. I can't remember what he said, I'm not even looking it up, it don't matter, okay, because it's foolish for whatever he's thanking him for. So anyway, that all goes on, and whether you love him or hate him, the two people, okay, that came for him the most, he's thanking, no. That was agreed upon contractually. There's no way it could have been anything different. Behind the scenes, there is some wrapped up contract that is in place, and I don't think there's any time limit on it. I think it's a contract that says, we will never talk about this, period, end of story. And I'm kind of wondering if Gabriel Zamora isn't part of this contract too, or who else is in it. Because for me, Gabriel Zamora had a lot to say, and now he's not, unless he knows that it's not going to benefit. No, Tati, no. I mean, I would have thought that at this point, Gabriel would have come out and said something, okay? So the fact that they're not says a lot. Then, let's go in here and let's look at the social blades. I'm not going to throw these up there, it doesn't matter, okay? But, I guess I could if you guys really want me to. So I went in and I looked, okay? Here's Tati's social blade. She is still losing every single day, so apparently people think that Tati is the worst one in the world. She's down to 10,193,000 subscribers, okay? Jeffree Star is at 14,962,000 subscribers. He only really lost one day, but he's gained it back since then. Which was interesting though, if you think about Jeffree Star, like how well he does. In the last 28 days, where is it at? He has averaged, oh, is that an average or is that total? In the last 28 days, he averages on a daily basis that he's gaining 20,000 subscribers a day, okay? And then if you go to James Charles, James Charles! Could I speak to James Charles, please? Happy birthday, James, by the way, happy 20th. James Charles is now, and he is still in the red for the total daily, daily in 28 days. Not the movie, just the last 28 days. He is at 15,186,572 subscribers, okay? Which nobody is talking about, and I'm kind of surprised that Jeffree Star is no longer the biggest beauty influencer. It is back to James Charles again. So James Charles has regained his throne as the biggest beauty influencer. Maybe that's why he's showing off a little bit on Instagram stories and Snapchat. I don't know, okay? But that's very interesting to me. And that Jeffree isn't really saying a whole lot about this when there's all these accusations about why Jeffree did this, why he didn't, blah, blah, blah. James isn't talking either, okay? Tati isn't talking either. So we're supposed to just all go on and act like, oh, nothing happened, this is it. Subscribe to my channel, subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to all 5 of my channels, by the way. Okay, that is not my personal song. I don't know if that's copywritten by Laura Lee, but Laura, don't sue me, okay, please. So anyway, I have 5 channels. My vlog channel is like every day people talk about how it's just like a podcast. It's Peter's podcast because I vlog for an hour every day. I have a booktube channel where I talk about books. One of my friends said to me today, she's like, you post so many videos and you read so much. How do you even keep up? I don't know. So anyway, and then I have a motivational channel called Peterisms, and then I have a review channel called Peter Reviews Stuff. So anyway, I have 5 channels, okay? And I take care of my dogs, and I feed my dogs, and I go out to dinner with my husband, and I make love to my husband. So listen, all these people saying that they don't have time to make videos, Jaclyn Hill, except for when you're putting out, I'm just joking. She cannot put a video out unless it's something to talk about a product that she's got. Anyway. Whew. So anyway. Y'all think that we deserve some answers, okay? This is my thing, right? That this goes so far past stand-up, fandom, who you like, who you don't like, blah, 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 blah. There have been some very serious allegations that have made, okay? And I don't know about you, but there apparently is no evidence to this except for 3 or 4 people that have come out in videos that we've obviously forgotten about those people that shared their own personal stories. Apparently their personal stories don't matter because now everybody just brushes under the rug because James, Tati, and Jeffree Star have told us to. So now all this stuff that came out before, we're just supposed to forget, even though they reiterated those things and said that they were true, but now they say they're not true. So I'm very, very confused about all this. Now, I will tell you what was even more interesting to me was when I was looking at videos to see what was taken down and what wasn't, I saw that Jeffree Star's video that he titled, Never Doing This Again, 17 million views, is still up. Now, what was interesting to me about this video when I looked at it, I watched it like as soon as it came out. It has 930,000 likes on it and 230,000 dislikes. That is a lot of dislikes on a video. I mean, the ratio is like, that's 30% of dislikes, unless those are all James Charles fans. I don't know. But what was interesting to me was when you went underneath here through the comments, okay? And some of them are kind of funny, and some, I mean, now that we've all been part of this, somebody said James was in a dark place, Tati was in a dark place, Jeffree was in a dark place, Brett Man reviewing his coconut juice or whatever. And then somebody else said, there's a whole other side of the story that hasn't been told, in quotations, because Jeffree said that. And then somebody said, continues to be vague ASF. And then somebody said, I didn't hear a sincere apology to James. Somebody else said, Jeffree in a text, I hope you go to jail for a very long time, you're a monster. Jeffree in a video, I don't hate James Charles. Somebody said, let's just cancel the beauty community and talk about climate change. Yes, I agree. Tomorrow's video, snow in Indiana on race day weekend. Who'd care? Nobody. How to fix all your problems. Step 1, I'm in a dark place. It's kind of true though, okay? Hold on a second. What just happened to my... Oh, apparently it doesn't want me to read any more comments because it turned sideways and I can't get it back around. Oh, there it went. Somebody said, I like the beauty community where there was no drama and Michelle Phan and Nikki tutorials were the shit. Everybody's so irrelevant now, Michelle Phan. The days when rainbows shot farts and everybody loved balloons and we played on the playground all day. Girl, Michelle Phan's been gone for a century. Why are we talking about her? Somebody said, I love how Jeffree and Tati said, I don't think this would get that big. You were crying and threatening people on social media when you have millions of followers. What did you expect? Somebody else says, I live! Tati, I was in a dark place. James, I was in a dark place. Jeffree, I was in a dark place. Y'all make millions go by a lamp. The beauty community burning. Brett Me and Rock. Why is Brett Me and Rock getting so much attention? He is kind of unproblematic. He's hilarious, I think. Brett Me and Rock. So I give this coconut water 8 out of 10 because it's kind of sweet. I was in a very dark place and it started to get really dark in my head, somebody says. They are like literally coming for Jeffree Star on this. I thought there would be a lot on here about James. So, I am your fan and I hate what you did to James. Next time, please just mind your own business and keep moving forward. Jeffree, I loved him. Also, Jeffree, you're a danger to society. Where are some about James? There has to be some in here that are... There's literally no in here about James. Well, we know this. Jeffree Star doesn't delete comments. So there's, you know, being brutally honest and joining the bandwagon with no receipts are two different things. Well, this is the thing, okay? In Jeffree's defense, I don't think that Jeffree can share any receipts at this point. And I don't know that any receipts that he would... A lot of people are speculating that he had no receipts, okay? I think that he had receipts of conversations. I think he had receipts of what other people said. I do think that Jeffree keeps a lot of receipts on people. But I think that the receipts would have been even more ambiguous. I don't know that they were conclusive evidence about anything. And I think that James knew that. And so James was like, hey, listen, if you come out with this stuff, I have conclusive evidence about things that you've been accused of too. So do you want to play this game? Because we can go back and forth. Or I can take it to a courtroom, or you can sign this contract and we're going to agree to disagree. We're going to agree to go our separate ways and not talk about this issue anymore. And I think that's what happened. I think that they all sat down. I think an intermediary, an attorney, discussed this and said to all of them, came up with a contract and gave it to Jeffree. I think Jeffree's attorney probably looked at it. Tati's attorney probably looked at it and said, from this point moving on, we're not talking about it anymore. Because that's basically the message that they're giving everybody. The thing is, the implication, okay, that all of you out there that have built these people up, that have built their channels, have bought their merch. I mean, James Charles, you couldn't get a James Charles palette to save your life for months and months and months, right? Do you not deserve to know if what the people said about James Charles was true? People out there that have built these people up to 10 million, 14 million, 16 million subscribers, that's a lot, okay? That is a ton of power and a ton of money. For you guys out there, do you not feel like you have some kind of say in all of this? Like, that's my issue, right? That something needs to be said. Like, Jeffree or Tati should come out and say, no, it was not true. And I said this in my last video and I'll say it again. The silence, okay, is either them saying, hey, listen, it's true, but we didn't have receipts, or we lied about it. And I'm sorry, and I know that people don't want to believe this about me, but like, Tati just doesn't seem to me like somebody that would just make a bunch of crap up, get on a video, and put it out. And I think that's why people are coming for. I think people are like, we trusted you, and now you're not backing up your story. Like, you're somebody that we... This is the thing, okay? I don't think any of this surprises people about James and Jeffree, but Tati is a different story. Tati was somebody that people trusted. She was trustworthy and people really loved. So in looking at it, it's like, what? We don't know what to... You want us just to do a video about 100 different types of found... Girl, what? We're supposed to just move on like it never happened? And I think people are very, very confused. It will be interesting to see if over time, you guys out there, the fans and the people that watch your videos, force them to come out and say something about it. Or if some truth comes out in some indirect way, I'll be interested to see. But I think her taking down her videos, I think was a contractual thing. I think she had to do that. I just can't imagine her taking down those videos. I mean, it was the only thing that she had up. It was the only thing that she had saying towards James. And now it being gone, I think we'll start seeing that happen over time. And, you know, the tweets are down from Jeffree. So there's literally, other than everybody else's speculation out about it, there's no part of Jeffree and Tati in this whatsoever, except for Jeffree's video that he put up. And I wouldn't be too surprised if 2 or 3 weeks down the road, that video just doesn't, you know, vanish from the internet as well. So anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I hope you're having a fantastic weekend. I love you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.